Media is just a enterprise. Media is a business.
To me, that's a good question. Media means to me
a method of sharing news and important information from a source to the general public.
Totally one-sided. Always you don't see two sides. You always see a one side of the whatever they want to show you. They just show you only that, and they are just going to show you the different graphs, and they're going to bring in a picture. Say this is happening, but that is not real.
It's basically a new genre of art that encompasses so much different, there's like so many different levels to it. There's video, music, graphic arts, animation, all sorts of different, like sort of all these individual genres of art have all come in, and I think the encompassing word that would cover all of them would be media. Okay. So anything that's sort of artistic and being able to be voicing a story, an opinion, whether it's like news or, like I said, like a video expression, people on YouTube, everything like that is basically encompassed into media.
Whole kind of apparatus and industry behind getting news and content to people wherever they may be and on any kind of subject that they're interested in. The most general form is kind of just news reporting, but any kind of area of interest or subject matter, there's some kind of media effort behind getting that information out to people.
Like television or radio or newspapers, just any medium that will convey news to the public is media to me.
I use my iPhone all the time.
Okay.
All the time. I barely ever watch TV anymore because I use my phone for that. To get news, weather, and everything. Just by using my phone or using Facebook or updating people on things going on in my life.
The first thing I do when I when I wake up in the morning is I check my Twitter feed to see all the news that's happening. I get my weather reports and everything just from a click of a button on my phone, so from local news sources. And I can't imagine life without media, without having CP24 on the TV all the time, or being able to pick up a free newspaper when I go to work in the morning.
Media is almost everywhere. The minute I go on the internet, that's a media experience. If I turn on the television, that's a media experience. It's on my phone as well with applications and mobile web browsing.
Media is a big part of my life. I'm an animator and I work in film and TV, so media is in my life every day, one way or another. Somehow I'm impacted by it, whether it's again watching the news and it generates some ideas, or I'm out seeing a performance or a show, and it all kind of like, it's all serendipity, it all flows together, but pretty much every day.
I am a journalism student, so media plays a huge part in my life. I work for a newspaper, like a community newspaper, so I am probably in charge of distributing news to the public.
Well, I used to be involved in hockey and with the NHL, and I found that the media were always looking for a story when there was not necessarily a story, and that clearly for them to sell newspapers they had to find an angle of a story that would sell.
its usefulness depends on how critical you are of what the source of that information is. I think in the media there's a lot of people trying to manipulate the message. So I think it's only useful if you consume it, with caution.
Could I live without media? Absolutely. I don't think I can live without media living in the city. I would probably have to separate myself and go somewhere up north on the mountain where there's no electricity, bare bones. But personally, could I do it? Absolutely.
I think you can live without media. I think it would be a fairly bleak life without it, but sure you could, theoretically.
Definitely not, because media is part of what makes life exciting, because without media we wouldn't be able to get news and we wouldn't be able to know what's happening around us. And also with social media such as Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, it's taking place at such a rapid pace, and it's really become very real time. You see, you know about news and you see videos of stuff happening around the world in real time, so it's all very exciting.
People did for many centuries, but it's something I wouldn't choose to do.
Oh yeah, we used to live thousands of years ago. Still, we can live without the media. There is not something new. The media is just came right now.
Right.
We used to live thousands and thousands and thousands of years
without
ago.
media.
Without the media, yes.
So you think
still we can? Oh yeah. Still we can live without.
Good
the
answer.
media.
Good answer.
I could live in a world where I can get information for myself. I don't think I necessarily need to have it force-fed. I mean, you can research just about anything through the internet these days without somebody telling you what it is you need to know. Yeah. So I could live in a world where you don't have a media presentation, just so long as I can find the information myself.
As we have learned throughout our interviews, media plays a vital part in the average person's life through the delivery of daily news and entertainment. Although this is not necessary for survival, most people would find it very difficult to live without media. Even though the commercialization has careered us throughout the years, people are still becoming even more influenced through its persuading messages, keeping us connected. This creates the question, what does media mean to you?